On low-key days such as this for me, kind of feeling relaxing and chill, so I want to play something that's kind of low-key. Something that keeps pace with my slow-it-down attitude for the day. So, I found Place of Power. This is a leisurely puzzle game. I air quotes puzzle there, because it's kind of a puzzle, a little order of operations. It's more of a, I want to say, process management. It's a little odd. It's very beautiful. I mean, look at the graphics. But all in all, it is slow. Now, normally, a slow game equals a boring game. This really isn't the case for Place of Power, because the slowness is inherent to the gameplay. Look, I will show you how to play. All you need to know is you get things, you put them through processes, and then you get resources. That is it. The game is very simple. How you play is also very simple. All you have is your mouse. You left-click on stuff that comes in through your Place of Power. That is brought in by people. This is a slow process to get your people, by the way. Doing that, you click on the little people plus person thingy here, and you buy them. Boop. With that little thing, you use resources, of course, to do so, and you place them where you need them placed. I'm putting all my guys in, like, electronic battery stuff, as what I assume the image is. Close that, because that is where I'm getting the materials for what I need to do next. It's very gain resources, spend resources, slowly. But it's not an idle game, which means it's good. So, the next step that you need to know is where everything goes. As I said, you click on the stuff you have. You can right-click to take in half, and then right-click again into the blue down arrows to place one, or just let go of the entire stack. And if you notice the little pipeline, yeah, graphically, everything goes through the pipes. It's really nicely detailed, like, so nicely detailed. But through that process, because this is a process resourcing type game, you gain, if we hover over it, gold. We gain gold. If we look up at our top right-hand screen, we have some elements. I recognize maybe 2/3 of those elements, because I was not very good at periodic tables, but those are your resources. And the people who are bringing you junk, let's be honest, it's all junk, you break that down into its bare elements and gain the resources. But here's where the puzzle element comes in. See, I put my battery junk into this process, into this forge, is what I like to call it. I got this. Now, like I said, if we hover over it, we get numbers. If we hover over the original byproduct, the original junk, we have silicon 10, you have to zoom in a little bit with your eyes, and 1 gold. That's AU, for those who don't know. So, we had that as a base stat. As we put it through the forge, we go over here, silicone went down to 0%, but gold went up by 2 times percent. Silicone went down times 0, so we have no silicone in this, but it went up times 2, so we have more gold. See? From 1 to 2, and then 10 to 0. Got it? This is all about numbers. So, if we take this and we put it back into the forge again. Look at all the little bits and pieces that go through. It's really cool. We multiply the gold again. So you have to know which process gives the best results. Because, I'm going to take this and put it in a little storage area down at the bottom. It all files itself through. If we right-click here and put 11 of this powdered gold, AU3, we put it in both. This is the acid wash, I like to call this one, because if the sound effects were going on, you'd hear it's really nice details. I don't have sound effects on, by the way, because music's a little loud. That's what. Little behind-the-scenes info. If you don't hear anything, usually, when I'm playing games, it's because the sound outweighs my voice. And I don't have the software at current disposal to fix that. But anyway, back to the game. If we hover over now, we have gold, the finished product, refined gold in a jar of, was that 5? Right. So that's 5. This one now is only 3. So it didn't multiply the process. The certain process didn't multiply itself in proper ways. So the trick to the game is figuring out which process is best for which product. Obviously, we take, our circuitry, put that in there, and we get gold. We're getting a lot of gold. Oh, so much gold. This is why I put my guys on batteries, by the way, because gold is not the only thing that batteries create. I mean, there's scrap metal here, iron, Fe is ferrous, and Ti, I think, is tin. And then this one is just plain tin and a little bit of plutonium. So, we got gold. I'm not processing that right at the moment. What I wanted to process, what I need to process, is silicone. So instead of focusing on the gold element in the forge, we're going to break it down with acid and get kind of gunk. And this gunk doesn't really have anything. It kind of broken down really bad. But the process of the game, and through, I think, like an hour and a half of playing this to get to this point, like I said, it's kind of slow. You take this shit, put it back into the acid processing, and then the silicone starts rising a little bit better. Now, I think I could also just take that and put that in there, but that's just slow. So I want to multiply my acid, multiply my silicone to good quality silicone here. So we're gonna put it back in the process, have it all circle through itself again, and we're just gonna get multiple and multiple and multiple stuff. Now, the end game of this game is, I'm assuming, fixing whatever the hell this giant robot thingy is. But that's going to cost you a lot of stuff. So, as the game progresses, you're going to unlock more things. You're going to unlock new processes. This purple orb thing that I haven't been throwing anything into really is bad for all of this stuff, except plutonium. It makes plutonium okay. But, again, I'm not going to... This is a puzzle game, so I'm not going to show you every single solution here. But for the next dig site here, I need 1.5 or 6. Lettering's a little small. 1.6K silicone. But, luckily enough, this just lit up. So that means I can do it. And I got some form of circuit. Oh, this must be an upgraded version of the battery stuff, because it's got more silicone, much more gold, and it even has a little bit of metal. So, I'm going to manage my guys to completely come off that. I'm going to put at least 8 of you guys there. I need more plutonium, so I'm going to put 2 of you guys there, and 2 of you there. So, yeah. Reconfigured my people to collect new stuff. Granted, I also have a surplus of all this other crap down here. So what do I need? Oh, I can even upgrade that. Yay, crystals! What do crystals give me? Lots and lots of plutonium. Okay. We are all getting irradiated to shit after this. But yeah, that is Place of Power. If you are interested in playing something low-key, a lot of number judgings and whatnot, the link to it is in the description below. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and let's just put some of these crystals into the neon flux. Hey, now. Doesn't really do anything to it, but it broke it down nicely. I wonder what it's going to turn itself into. I really do want to know. I'm going to keep playing this today to actually, it's just fun to break things down and make them into different things. I think that's the joy of this game. It's just like, I have something, I'm going to destroy it and make something else. I find it quite entertaining. And calming, too. Nice and calming on a leisurely day.